your boy Raymond Talking Forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm about to do a video. Before I get into that video, I want to remind everyone that I need a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take the time to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up, and if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. Also, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I also want to give a shout out to all my silent supporters. If you used to make YouTube content, you took a break from making YouTube content, and now you use your channel just to support your favorite YouTubers. Thank you for your support. It is much appreciated. If you have a YouTube channel just to support your favorite YouTubers, thank you for your support. It's much appreciated as well. Today I'm about another live stream. I know I said I'm gonna do one every day to do a recap on the training that I'm doing each day for the shipyard. So that's what I'm doing. I didn't get to do this live stream yesterday. I had a lot going on the moment I left training, and I figured I'd make up for it this morning on my way to training. Then when I get off, I do another live stream sharing what I learned, doing a recap of what I learned today. So yesterday we went over, we got our sign sheet, we did all the basic paperwork and set up the direct deposit forms and did all that. We learned what kind of clothes we gotta wear, what kind of clothes is acceptable, and what kind of clothes not acceptable. We learned about the full ocean we gotta wear, the face mask we gotta wear. That's why you see I'm chilled everything down to a peach fuzz on my face. I didn't want it this low because they always say, well, make sure it couldn't be gripped. That when someone come up to me and try to pull my face there, they can't grip it. That's all I needed to do. But the barber took it to a whole nother level. You know, I should have told him to let me look at it as he was shaving my face, hooking my beard and everything up, but he shaved it all the way down. Like, they could leave it where you can still see it, but just this is where it can't be pinched. It can't be gripped. Unfortunately, this is the end results. That's what I get for sitting in the chair with my eyes closed to get a haircut. You know, we learned what Firewatch is, and basically all my duties would be, I'm gonna report to the shipyard. We get on the ship. I have to arrive early because a certain place we got to park. The ship starts at 4. I'm at to be there at 3 because of how far we got to walk to the ship to get on the ship. Then you got to walk another mile to go somewhere to see what station you're gonna be at. Then you got to walk another mile to your station. And basically, what my duty consists of is I'm gonna stay there with full ocean with a fire extinguisher laying on the ground sideways, 4 feet in front of me. 4 feet in front of me. And I'm basically standing there looking for a fire. Any kind of spark that would turn to a fire, I have to grab a fire hydrant, put it out right away. That's what my duties is. If I need to go to the bathroom or 30 minutes for a break, I say, hey, it's almost break time. I gotta let the welder know it's almost break time. That's when he'll start working until I come up from the bathroom, or he'll start welding. We'll clean up for break. I also learned what to do when there's nothing to weld. The welder not doing no work. What a Firewatch do is just stand there and imitate like you're sweeping up. You got a fake broom in your hand. You know, looking around, making sure everything on point. I learned all the things I have to inspect, all the things I gotta sign off for. Who gotta sign it off after me? Who gotta prove everything to sign it off after I sign it off? I learned all the do's and don't. Only two things that can get me fired working at the shipyard from Firewatch is falling asleep on the job, being on the phone. You know, they'll take your picture, call your supervisor, they'll tell you go home, come out, try to get the next day. And they know people get mad. It's easy money. People will get mad that they get sent home. And they'll tell you, just calm down, be calm, and talk to your supervisor, come back and try to get tomorrow. And then once you leave out the gate, they'll turn your badge off where you can't get back in. You know, find out about the badge I gotta get, the ocean class I gotta take to get that badge for ocean certified, and all the tools I'm gonna need for certain things and certain measurements I gotta keep up with. Okay, man, somebody gonna let me cross this damn street. Like, y'all driving too fucking slow on a fucking green light. Like, don't hold people up because y'all want to drive so damn slow. Excuse my language, but that get aggravated at a green light. See people waiting to get across the street to make a left turn, and people just driving so slow to go through that light. Like, come on now. Don't hold people up because you want to drive slow. And Tona already look backed up. Excuse my French and everything, but you know. But yeah, I learned all that. I also learned how long break is, the things that people got fired for, falling asleep on the job, being on the cell phone. We're allowed to have our phone on us, but we're not allowed to take pictures like that. The training guy has some of the pictures shows of how they catch you. You know what I mean? Like one girl that showed us a picture, one female, she was real cute. One female, she sitting there, got on the job, walking around on the ship. You want to take a picture. She had on all her OSHA with her hard hat under her arm. They know the fire watch, but when y'all got orange hard hats, you know. And she around there taking pictures, posted on Facebook. They found her right away, made her take it down, kick off the job. She ain't been back. You know. And think about it, you can get fired to one company, come back to another company. But once they find out and catch on to it that you coming back from company to company to company, that's when they're blacklisted where you can't come back at all to no company. You know. Also, I learned what to do in every situation where every kind of fire is certain fires, like the welding, the insulation. I learned how much feet everything got to be away. They told us not to look directly into as a guy welder, as a worker welder, don't look directly at it because it could burn your eyes. That's why I got to wear a eye protection mask where you can't have a lot of hair in your finger. That way, you get burnt in the face, it gonna mess your skin up. Then we watched a couple of videos of how people have died in certain places. I'm getting a tool bag. They will cost a little. They gonna take the payment for it out of our check. They provide the steel toe boots. They provide all the OSHA. Get a tool bag with a hammer, gloves, and other safety gear that I can't remember, but it's all in the same bag. We also gonna get the safety gear. The break is a cafeteria. I don't know, but I know there's gonna be some good food in there as everybody talk. There was a lot of people training yesterday that with their second and third company. This is second and third time out there. So you know, but it's a job that constantly hiring because they constantly fire. Like they fire 10 a day, they got 10 to replace them tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like it's steady coming just like that. Good money to be made. Come on, y'all like out on the drive now. Good money to be made in the shipyard. You got an opportunity to advance to supervisor, other positions as you're working with the welders. Someone might try to teach you how to weld. You talk to them about it, they might treat you. You know, it's a good way to get your foot in the door of the shipyard to get into the apprenticeship program. That's not something I'm interested in. Y'all know what my plan is, you know. Learn about all the routes to get around on the job. Sometimes you'll be in a closed area where you gotta crawl into a little hole and watch the welder work. They showed us how to do all that, how to get in out of those congested areas with just being a welder. They showed us how to video on a lot of different things that we will need. That we went over a dozen times, so I got all the answers written down for the test. On all the paper they gave us 4 sheets of copy machine paper where we could take notes and remember what we need to remember in order to pass the test that we got to take today. And we in training from 8:30 in the morning until 2:30 afternoon. They do provide lunch. They order pizza every day. You know, we're going to get tired of pizza, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. We watched 4 videos on fire safety, fire watch, how to put the fire out, how to notice it, how to stay awake, how to stay active. That's all they care about. We're the one controlling everything. We're the boss of everybody on the job. You know, they talked to us about some of the welders that have attitude, some of the Army guys that have attitudes and all the blame for anything that goes wrong on the ship. The blame always falls on the fire watch. Why? I have no idea. But if we let our supervisors know in advance, they can take care of it. And when they try to send us home or cut our badge off, they know about it. They can go in and handle it and keep us out there. But I look forward to doing this job, seeing what I can learn, seeing what it's all about. They do provide steel-toe boots. Unfortunately, I want to buy my own, but they want everybody to have one particular brand of steel-toe boots. So I gotta go with the flow for now. So about a good $60 to come out of. They're gonna divide the payment between 3 paychecks. There's a lot of overtime to grab up. A lot of overtime. These are the war ships. America having up with the wars over there in other countries right now. So as the ships come in, they have all these welders that are going to fix all the repairs. And as more coming in, more going back to the war, unfortunately. But it would be a pretty good, interesting thing to see and be part of a new experience. We learn something new that's exciting. I don't want to advance with it. I just want to do it for a while until I get off the ground. What I'm working on achieving right now, and then I'll be on my way. I made little cool points with some of the workers yesterday in the meeting. We're in training. We vibing, talking, conversating, had a good time, and we are looking forward to day 1 come Monday. Working the second shift of Fire Watch. Like I said, we've seen a lot of pictures of the people that got fired already. Like, it's crazy who get caught sitting around sleeping. So my thing, I got to get my hour lined up with Sonics with my day job to where I'm going to let them know I can't work past 2. And then that way I'll be covered to go to the shipyard. That way I can get to the shipyard at 2:15. I can take an hour nap and then go to work. Like I don't want to drive to get over it. So that's what the plan is for me. So there's videos or pictures of people that think nobody ain't watching, just step to the side and use the bathroom, like people urinate in the water, in the ocean water, off the ship. People go to a corner and take a poop. I'm like, what? Like, they got all this in video and pictures. Like, wow. And they got a crew that come through and clean it up. They make $100 just for cleaning it up. So, if somebody on the job on the ship, they get paid $100 just to clean up other people's poop. They use the bathroom in the wrong places. I'm like, wow, are you serious? There's always something to do. Either got to do a little general labor cleanup, something I'm used to doing. If nothing clean and your welder not doing nothing, just because he's standing around don't mean I had the right to stand around. I got to pick up a broom or imitate like we're sweeping. I don't mind, I do it. I won't pay the bills until I get off the ground with what I'm focused on right now. I'm willing to do it. I would love to take some pictures, but that's not an option, and I'm not going to risk losing a decent job just to take some pictures and put on social media to show my kids or grandkids, hey, look, your dad used to work on the ship at the shipyard. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's one of the ones where there's no way to justify, no way to bend the rules on this like I can at Sonics. Even though a lot of those videos of me working and showing off all that I've showed off at Sonics can get me fired. I can't be fired from all that. So thankfully, nobody took the time to go through my YouTube channel as of yet and really search through videos and look for something to snitch on me about. Thank you. I'm thankful that have not happened as of yet. But I'm looking forward to a good experience out here working at the shipyard and make some good money and hopefully make some friends and network with some people, get to know some of the females out there, get to know some of the dudes out there, and just, like I told him, man, I plan to be your hardest worker. He had some of the people come out there that get bored or Want to go home early after they made a couple hours to pay their cell phone bill or get some weed. I'm here to work. I'm here to work. No, I'm not. I don't think I want no parts of the overtime, but I do want the regular money there is to be made. You know what I mean? As long as I get my 40 with the pay rate that they giving, I would be content with my 40 hours a week. You know, this is one of the jobs that I don't think I would work overtime on because of what's going on. You know, I'm on the ship. I don't know how cold it's gonna be on the ship, so I might need to go buy more clothes. I might need to buy more long sleeve work shirts. This is one of the work shirts I went and bought yesterday. I can see the picture. You know, I have on another shirt under that and a hoodie, and I might have to wear one of my good jackets to work that I don't want to wear to work, but you know, it is what it is. I'll buy another one. You know, but whatever I gotta do to keep myself warm while I'm working on that ship, hey, I do what I need to do. Probably gotta buy more thermal pants to wear underneath my pants to keep myself warm. Cause you gotta think, we're on a ship on the water. I don't know how cold it is on the water or whatnot. This will really be my first time actually being on a boat that's not a ferry. You know, that's why I went about the Scully yesterday. So it's like I'm spending money to make money, unfortunately. You know, that's how it's playing out. I'm spending money to make money, and hey, ready to make the best of it. You know, ready to make the best of this experience. Hopefully I can make it a good experience and make a lot of money to do a lot for me and my kids. You know, that's what it's all about. I know when we get paid. A lot of the ocean stuff, a lot of things that gonna be on the ocean test. We went over a dozen times, how far away we gonna have a little mini tape measure to measure 2 inches, 4 inches, 50 feet, 4 feet, 12 feet, 13 feet. You know, it's something they said it take 13 seconds to put out. Fire take 13 seconds to put out. The fire has to be 4 inches away from you. You know, you have to keep it laying on the side. The fire extinguisher has to be laying on the side. How to know what is right or not, what each tag mean on the fire hydrant. He broke down the safety for the scalpel, if there's scalpels they're using. Nothing can be in 50 feet of the ventilation fans. No trash can be within 5 feet of the welder. Anything they catch on fire is my job to get all that out the area. It's my job to secure the area, to make sure the area is safe for me and the one that's doing the welding. We have to make sure that someone's at our station. We can't leave our station without the welder knowing. So if I go use the bathroom or take off to start talking to somebody, that welder need to know that. Because there's a case he just welding, sun catch on fire next to him. You know, how you gonna know it's a fire? And now my ass is grass. So, you know, gotta protect all that. One fire watch can watch 4 areas. One fire watch can watch, protect, and secure 4 areas at one time. You know, if you stand in an open space, there's no walls, no nothing, it's an open room. You can stand anywhere in the room and watch up, down, left, right. So one fire watch can watch 4 areas at one time. You know, it's 4 fire watch. It's 1 fire watch per welder. It could be 4 in one area. He didn't go into too much of the cleanup, but I'm pretty sure anything that don't supposed to be there is my job to make sure it's not there. You know, if on the top tier, it got to be 8 fire watch on the top tier. How you broke down? The top tier. And I forgot what the side's called, but there's a lot of terms. When I get in today, I'm gonna read over my notes just to make sure I'm prepared for the test. But I'm pretty sure once I read the questions and then go over the answers on the test. Everything will come back to me. Everything will come to me what I'm explaining now. But it's just it would be a fun experience. It would be a fun experience to see how long I last out there. You know what I mean? Cause like, you know, in every job, everybody talk that talk. They're gonna be a good worker. They're gonna be the best worker. They would be the hardest worker, and then get out there might not last all that long. You know? Cause I noticed yesterday in the meeting, the man had to tell a couple of people more than one time to, you know, put your cell phone in the box. They had a little box for all the cell phones. If we wasn't on break, our cell phone was in a box. So with that being said, and just from that, and some of the ones he had to continue to talk to was some of the same ones that's out there for the second, third time doing the same position. You know, so I'm looking like, wow, like, you telling me there's adults in the world that can't go a few hours without getting on their phone, without checking social media and whatnot. Like, I was shocked to see it. I was shocked to see that how many people he had to tell to continuously to put their phone away. You go put your phone in the box. You know, and today say gonna bring the wand, a little metal to the wand you to make sure you ain't got your phone on you, or you know, but the point is, we all adults. It shouldn't be all that. You know what I mean? Like, what's more important, checking your social media or making money? You know, I know me. I'm focused on the money. All I care about is money. I can check my social media later. You know, social media that important for me to check. You know what I mean? Even my YouTube channel, I can check that anytime. You know, on my 30-minute break or whatever. I think we gotta bring a clear bag. I think, cause you know me. I'm definitely gonna go get a clear book bag. I'm asking about it today. Can we bring a clear book bag to put all our stuff in, and to bring food in, just in case we gotta? Cause who would want to walk to the cafeteria? You gotta walk to the cafeteria that's a mile away, and you only get a 30-minute lunch. So it would be best to bring something to eat to work, cause you only get a 30-minute lunch. You know, and by the time you get down to the parking lot to your vehicle, it's time to go back. You know, with the put on our safety, our OSHA stuff, our safety, our PPE. The moment we get on the ship, everything has to be on. Your hard hat, your safety glasses, your vest has to already be on. You know, your badge got to be visible for them to see, for them to know you got a badge, that you're authorized to be on the ship. They're not checking everybody. They just call random people name, or call out somebody run. Hey you short guy. You know, and as you see your badge, you know, they do it randomly. So be on point for that to get done randomly. It's a lot. It sounds like it's more ways that you can get fired or sent home, because you get sent home, you fired, basically. You know, they cut your badge off, you basically fired. So it's a lot of ways more than just falling asleep and being on the phone or taking pictures. A lot more ways than just that. Like, you're telling that stories how people became so good at fire watching, they turned to supervisor. And things go wrong, everything fall on the supervisor's head. Like, one guy, everything fell on his head. He was a supervisor. He got sent home as a fire watch because everybody, the two wetters that he was observing, did something against the safety rules, and it fell on the fire watch guy. So he got fired, sat home for 90 days without a job. Then they called him back, brought him back as a supervisor. I was like, nah, ain't no way in hell. If I get fired from a job, there's no way in hell I would sit home for 90 days with no income coming in. Ain't no way in hell. But I mean, everybody's different. Everybody's different. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of ways you can get fired, more than what they telling me. But I just gotta listen and pay attention, and I will hear all the reasons, all the ways that you can get fired. You know what I mean? It's a lot of reasons, a lot of ways. I didn't hear what we do for water. I guess they got a designated area for water, coolers of water. We can go get cold water to drink. But I don't plan to drink a lot of water, because the more water I drink, the more I'm going to have to run to the bathroom. That's less work we get done. Like, I was in this training yesterday from 8:30 until 2:30. We had 2 15-minute break and like a 45 to an hour lunch break, and one medium iced coffee with no ice from McDonald's. Like, I lost track of how many times I ran to the bathroom. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to control how much water and stuff I drink because of that. Like, you know, And that was just a medium iced coffee that I drank in an hour. So if I had to use the bathroom that many times to urinate that out, imagine how many times I have to use the bathroom if I drink water consistently. No, I'm good. I'm not, I'm not at work to lose money. I'm at work to make money. You're not at work to continue repeatedly running to the bathroom. You're there to make money. Have fun. Be safe. Make sure the weather's safe. Protect my area. Sign off on my paperwork, and like the paperwork, the supervisor has to sign it off, then I gotta sign it off, and then the weather to sign off. So to be in them order, if the supervisor sign off at 4, I gotta sign off at a time after him, and then the weather gotta sign off on the time after me. His time, the weather can't be before me. My time had to be before the weather to sign off on it. And that's pretty much what I learned the first day. We went over everything like 4 or 5 times just to make sure we got it down. It's a lot, but we went over it many times needed. And probably we'll do a recap or review of what we learned yesterday. What we went over yesterday a dozen times today. Getting an OSHA 10 card, that would be good because a lot of jobs, a lot of general labor, a lot of labor pools, like people ready, pay setters, staff zone, all the daily work, daily pay places, they pay you more when they get jobs that come through that requires an OSHA 10 certification. So that could be something that will open up more doors for me as well that I'm not looking to open up. But it's a lot that be going on with it. It's gonna be a lot that going on. I'm just ready to get out there to see how I can maneuver around everything as far as bringing food, what kind of bag we can bring. Cause I don't like to carry them. I like to have a book bag, have one strap on my arm and go that way. The good thing about it is that this particular shipyard is right around the corner from where my brother works. So sometimes I can have him bring me lunch, or we can, go out to lunch, or I can leave there, go link up with my brother. So that would be a good thing, being right there. I do have family that work out there on my mom's side of the family, but since I haven't heard from none of them in the last year, I'm not gonna be too friendly. I'm gonna carry the same way at work. You know what I mean? Like, if you too good to talk to me on the phone, or talk to me on Facebook Messenger, or return the message, or return a phone call, or return a text, and I'm not gonna have much conversation for you face to face. Hey, how you doing? And keep on going. Because they told don't get caught in a conversation too long where you lose, where you're not concentrating your position. You know what I mean? Don't get too caught up in the conversation where you end up coming back late from break, your lunchtime, all that. So I'm gonna really be on point with this. I gotta get me up. I might gotta go buy me a watch, because we can't use our phone out there. So I might gotta go buy me a watch. That way I can keep up with the time and know when it's time to go to break. That way 30 minutes before a break, I can go in and clean, try to let the weather know time to clean up. I'm trying to go to lunch. There's a certain word they use for it. I gotta get that written down. So I might gotta go invest some money in a little cheap little watch just for that, unfortunately. But I mean, it all comes with the territory. We get a little small flashlight for in case we need some little clothes in the area where there's no light. So we got a little flashlight to use for light. And then so we can see. We can get fired for throwing anything overboard on the boat. Anything you throw off the ship, you can get fired for it. It's Navy guys standing around watching everything. It's other supervisors that do their rounds, come around and watch everything, make sure you're doing your job right, checking behind you, checking behind the weather, making sure they're doing theirs right. There's a lot going on in these ships, and a lot of eyes is on the safety, the fire watch, the FW. And we the ones that stands out, because we the one with the orange hard hat on. So I'm looking forward to day 2. I'm ready to get in there and let it do what it do for day 2. I'm kind of excited because I'm learning something new. I'm learning something different, and it paid good, and there's a lot of hours to be made. So I'm excited. I'm excited. We just going from there. I'm looking forward to the experience. And hey, I'll be back later on the day with Shipyard training day 2 recap.